handle that, someone who's dealt with Akola and stuff before, but will you be the newest one to try and get a big upset on a top player?
Exactly, and we will definitely see a very different level of aggression from Light's Fox. This is definitely not what A9 was dealing with before. Has got to figure out how you can keep back Light at all times, because this isn't something you can build walls against.
Yeah, and we mentioned in that previous set too, where SBT never really got a chance to like establish the short hop game because it was always in a very obvious spot, and it was anti-aired pretty much every time. Light is getting hit on some of these straight hits too, but A9 has to try and establish that early if he wants any success against Light.
Finding a safe haven underneath this side platform. A9 has just been basically camped out their entire time, and Light still going from back and forth. And the extension on the minecart. You cannot run in like that.
That was actually kind of smart. Like, with the position it was at, it looked like it could be an active command grab. So you're like, wait, it's not doing anything. And you kind of overlook the fact that it's still an active hitbox in that position.
Okay, yeah, the patience, Light just basically making you get up by being there, just having your presence be a pressure tool. And we're going to get that high recovery caught out by the back air. Very nice. Light always going to find those.
Yeah, that is one of the truest things when you're fighting up against Light. Even if you feel like jumping is safe eventually, no, it's not. Nope. Back air will find its way, whether it is on pressure on shield or he reads that double jump.
Ooh, actually able to reflect with Steve still in the minecart, actually. So a great way to maintain stage control and actually make them think twice about going for that again.
Ooh, this is a scary spot right now, too. Being at ledge in this situation, he's going to be able to force him to have to go back on in front of a potential forward smash. But instead, rising with the down air, being very active because he stayed right on ledge. That was actually really good. And that led essentially to this free 76 plus.
And that actually allows you to force them into shield stun. Like, you're literally hitting the shield from jump. You're doing it so quickly that they can't even act, even if they react well. So you get that hot, yeah, that lower
that's a check right there. Whenever you catch someone in that situation, if you're prepared to try and tech, but if you were hitting the wrong spot or you're not prepared to tech, you might just sneak out a free air dodge. And for Light, he was kind of behind for a little bit there, so that's the first time I think he's actually sporting a lead since the very beginning.
Exactly, and he's still making his way back. These down tilts are not going to be the pressure that A9 needs to solidify the stock. We got to see if Light is able to beat back down. His one block, but the top one is the one you got to get through.
Now, I'm curious if A9 will start looking to up smash him at ledge, because that's 2 times that he got back on with that down air for free, and he got a little aggressive on the second one. He might preemptively look for that. Might give Light a free roll on, but that's only if Light misspaces the roll and he ends up getting dragged back in.
All right, still Light being patient. It's a lack of action that is kind of, I want to see if he's gonna have the right options when he does get in. He just doesn't need to press buttons if he doesn't have to. There's no reason to fight and go.
And he did get aggressive there too. He decided to go for the down smash instead of the up smash, but
okay.
In most situations, many people aren't punishing that because that's actually a pretty like flagless move, but it's Fox.
It is Fox, and even if you can't get like the jump up land up smash, you're gonna get a good amount of damage and pressure with that up air. That's something that Light loves to go for.
Yeah, and speaking of things that people like to go for too, A9 loves going for that down air on shield or a footstool out of shield.
Yes.
Light is not letting him get that anymore. That was very smart from A9. He knew the re-grab was potentially there. Light revealed his hand early with that forward smash. He ends up getting that, but still Light now at least with the 120. You get jabbed once though. If that doesn't happen, the fear of a comeback is definitely there because one jab can lead to a lot.
Right, and it's late hit dash attack that actually leads into so much here for Fox. You get that late hit, sure, maybe you spot dodge, you get up into it, but it doesn't matter if it's light or a heavy hit. You're still going to be taking the stocks regardless.
That's a true combo in the back air there too.
Yeah,
so
it is.
It's the fear of like, wait, is he going to do it this time? Because you get so scared, it's like, wait, he might do it this time, and then you roll right in front of him at up smash range. That's why, like, a majority of Light's greatest games come from, did he condition you at ledge? Because the pressure is one thing, but if you are afraid of him at ledge, you are not winning that round because getting around that nair and that dash attack, it's all free damage for him throughout the entirety of that match.
Yeah, exactly. And Light doing the best he can to keep that edge guard under his control, right? As long as he can maintain control of that ledge, it feels like he is unstoppable, even against Steve. But I really like that A9 had that big call out where they were standing underneath the ledge on that block and forced Light into an aggressive forward smash, which, I mean, a little bit uncharacteristic, but still was going right into the lava block, and that's a nice punish. If we can force Light into those aggressive approaches like that and get big punishes for that, A9 can have a shot.
Yeah, and I was curious too while we were they were taking their time here to see, is this a match that makes it into the next round? And I just realized it was winners semis of this pool. So whoever wins this will move forward into phase 2, which Light is 1 game away from getting through the round 1 pool potentially if he keeps the pressure on. But A9, again, we saw it. He has had multiple moments of brilliance, and he understands how to fight this matchup. It's just, can you deal with Light pressure? And that's one way to do it. As he got aggressive, he said, absolutely not.
Yeah, the double spike, and that's going to be a nice way for A9 to take the lead yet again in this set. Got to maintain this time, though. Cannot lose ground like they did in the first one. Light now having to play on point here to survive.
Yeah, very similar situation to last game, too, where he went behind at the start, and he was around the same percent. Was able to even it up kind of quick, but A9 was able to put on like 70 plus beforehand until he finally lost his stock. A9's going to need the same situation. He needs to capitalize big off of while he has this lead.
Uh-oh. Okay, we do get a footstool. It manages to create a situation for Light. He's not able to get the stock off of it just yet, but an edge guard, we've seen how these pan out before, Ajax.
Yeah, these, like the ledge up situation, we've been talking about it before. You want to roll on because you want to get around it, right? No, you still get caught on the roll regardless. And he tries to catch him on his way back up with a jump with that back air, but doesn't work, and the damage is slowly starting to climb. One straight hit will finally do it, but it is slowly climbing here for A9.
Light is doing a great job of getting that shield pressure down. You can see it's just starting to whittle down, and any moment we might see a poke situation, but a good trade for Light. He's just got to get the trump. He doesn't actually get it, but he gets a back air anyway for his troubles.
Light is one of the most fearless players in the game because he just stared down the block setup at the ledge and said, I know you're going to try and grab it. I'm not going to get caught by it, though. And I don't really care. I'm going to go after you anyways. And he kept the pressure up. He still did end up taking 72. But if he got grabbed, we're looking at a 2-stock up lead.
Okay, getting around the blocks and now getting a lot of damage for it. 57% on the board, and Light still looking for more. He's getting caught by a forward smash. That roll is a little bit too crazy, but we're still going to be able to get a reset back to neutral. Light getting an air dodge forced out.
It's actually a great opportunity here for Light now, too, because if I remember correctly, he has, A9 never got to get access to that diamond either. I mean, you don't really need it against Fox for the kill power, but it's way less frightening pressure at ledge. And Light kept going. That said, though, he does catch the jump in, and once again, A9 keeps this lead.
A9 is doing a great job of recognizing when Light wants to fast fall. So there's a moment where like Light will kind of float there and then instantly fast fall. Try to go as quickly in as possible to burst movement in. But A9 preemptively throwing out those tools very nicely.
A9 delaying the usage of down air at that time. I think he wanted a spot dodge or something out of Light in that situation. Or maybe it was just a misinput. But you got to be careful doing that because Light can react to a reflector and kill you for that. So.
Right.
Speaking of reactions, his reaction's super quick there. Nerf gets the up smash. One string away from evening this up.
Exactly, and you can't be whiffing a grab like that, especially at that distance. A9 has got to be on point with those, and we're looking for another combo. It's 59% pretty much every single time, like almost getting to 60% with every of these combos.
And one position near the platform, and the game becomes even, but Light is constantly recovering high to that platform there. A9 hasn't done anything about it yet. He tries to go for it again. He has not been able to get a single footstool there, which showing Light's like, hey, I have a chance to get this punish.
All right, A9 minecarting away like he's avoiding a giant boulder in the Temple of Doom, and Light rushing him down, trying to get any of these up smashes to connect. He just needs one thing here.
Any mistake equals Fox dead here, but Light needs to take full advantage of the sledge trap. Watch Strike get this game. Minecart is not going to do it yet. It's a little bit too far away.
All right, we are not going to see a game 3 yet. We are indeed. It's going to be a trade, and Light actually wins the trade. It's a ZBC moment.
Oh my God!
Whoa, no. Can't do this to me. The crowd goes absolutely wild.
Oh my God! Please, 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 please. Late submission for best pop-off. Take that. But please, I am begging.
Best worst pop-up. Look at the form. Look at the form. Look at him. He hitting him with it. Oh my God.
Come
Come on, man. He didn't got to do it to him. Like he's just sitting there, like he's just letting him do it. Like, yeah,
Man
he's dancing behind me, isn't he?
Hey,
Come
that's
on,
for me,
come on,
baby.
man,
That killed me.
That was
Please.